Hey, good morning, councillors. I'd like to begin today's meeting by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we are gathered and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. Welcome to the City Planning, Economic Development and Environment Committee meeting of the 7th of August 2024, and I declare this meeting open at 9 a.m. I would like to advise attendees in the room this meeting is being webcast and audio recorded. We'll now move on to leaves of absence. We have received leaves of absence from Deputy Mayor Bannon, Councillor Russell and Councillor Wilcox. There is a motion on the screen. And is there a mover for this motion? Councillor Murphy, is there a seconder? Councillor St Ledger. I now open the floor to vote. All those in favour? And that was passed unanimously. Thank you, councillors. Okay, confirmation of the previous minutes. There's a motion displayed on the screen to confirm the previous minutes. That the minutes of the City Planning, Economic Development and Environment Committee meeting held on the 10th of July 2024 be confirmed. Do I have a mover for that motion? Councillor Murphy. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Fraser. All those in favour? That was passed unanimously. Thank you. Alrighty, moving along. Declarations of conflicts of interest. I now refer to declarations of conflict of interest. Do any councillors wish to declare a conflict of interest today? Okay, there being none, I will now move on to general business for managers who don't have reports today. Councillors, do you have any general business for the Waste and Resource Recovery Manager, Mr. Michael Asnakar? No. Mr. Asnakar, do you have any GB for us? Lovely, you can get on with your day. Thank you. Councillors, do you have any general business for the Development Assessment Manager, Mr. Stephen Ball? No, none again. Okay, Mr. Ball, do you have any GB for us?
Through the chair, no I don't.
Lovely, have a great day also. Councillors, do you have any general business for the Health, Climate and Conservation Manager, Mr. Brett Esbenson? Very quiet on the GB front this morning. Mr. Esbenson, do you have any GB for us?
Through the chair, no I don't. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. Have a fantastic day. All right, we're getting through this nice and quick. All right, we have three reports on today's agenda, and we'll begin with item 6.1, the Catapult Activity Update. I note that item 6.1 is a public report, and I will now refer to the Economic Development Program Leader, Mr. Tate Ryan, to please speak to the report.
Through the chair. Post the new foundations restructure, Council's Catapult program was transitioned to the ED&CP branch and incorporated into the Mayor's Local Jobs and Skills Task Force. As Catapult funding has now concluded, the Catapult name and branding has been phased out. Catapult activities have formally merged with the task force and transitioned to prioritising youth employment pathway initiatives in alignment with the current economic development strategy. These include industry connector events and workshops for senior year students to develop work readiness skills, build employer networks and strengthen school capacity to support student to employment transitions. In May 2024, the task force, in partnership with the Logan Education into Employment Roundtable, was awarded grant funding through the state government's School to Work Transitions program. Moving forward, Youth Pathways activities will be funded from this grant funding and a modest recurrent budget. Thank you, and happy to take any questions.
Thank you very much. I have Councillor Lane.
Thanks very much to you, Madam Chair. Thanks for that. I like Catapult. I think it was a great program and a lot of schools benefited from it. How much marketing materials are we dumping, and what's the cost of rebranding, I suppose?
Through the chair, virtually nothing. So we have no outstanding portfolio of material or marketing material to distribute. It's been over 9 months since the program transitioned into us, and there's been that slow transition across, which has not caused any of those concerns.
So I should be asking the former holders of the marketing material how much that they dumped.
Sorry, I am unaware.
Through the Chair, one of the efficiencies in bringing it down to economic development and city planning is that we already had a marketing budget, so we're not asking for any more money. What we're saying is we have absorbed Catapult and we're not asking for any more money, because the service enhancement has ended, we've found some efficiencies to carry forward with the intent of the program with existing budgets.
Thanks.
Thank you, Councillor Lane. I have Councillor Bradley.
Thank you. Through the Chair, I've always asked for the people within Division 1 to be part of this program. I'm just wondering, with the transition, will that actually happen?
Through the Chair, yes. All schools are to be notified of the changing nature and the changing activities that are coming out through this program. So yes, all schools are continued to be invited through the roundtable and to participate in these programs.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Bradley. Are there any other questions? No? Okay, Councillor, if there's no further questions, I have a motion on the screen. Do I have a mover for that motion? Councillor Murphy. Do I have a seconder? Councillor St Ledger. I now open the floor to vote. All those in favour, please raise your hand. That has been carried unanimously. Thank you, councillors. Okay, I now move on to the Economic Development Annual Report 2023. I note that 6.2 is a public report, and I will now refer back to Mr Ryan to please speak to this report also.
Thank you. Through the Chair, it's my pleasure to introduce the Economic Development Annual Report update. The report captures ED-related activities and outcomes over the last financial year, aligned to the delivery of the Economic Development Strategy and the Destination Management Plan. As the report is full of detail, I will refer to the attached presentation to simplify and share key data and case studies. So the presentation up there. So this first slide, as the custodian of 3 brands, including the Logan Office of Economic Development, Explore Logan and Logan Jobs, city promotion and marketing is a core activity. Through focused campaign management, all brands achieve solid growth and engagement, such as a 20% increase in followers across LOED platforms, over 62,000 visitors to the Explore Logan website, which is a solid increase of over 200% on year, and with Logan Jobs, over 10,000 online applications submitted by job seekers through that platform. On screen, some of those photos you see are examples of some of our campaigns, including video production for nighttime economy promotion, Logan's hospitality businesses featured on a very popular Urban List social media platform that had great engagement, and a Logan Jobs campaign that utilised billboards, radio, Spotify, and other digital platforms to promote that service. LOD, through best practice and small business services and integrated client management, support local businesses of any size, industry, and stage of growth on their journey. 47 events were hosted and advice and mentorship was provided to 318 businesses, including 80 individuals starting their business and 69 small businesses and non-for-profit organisations requiring specialised advice. A recent highlight has been our initiation of a 3-month trial hosting 12 multicultural business hub sessions, which assisted 27 migrants with mentorship, business guidance and referrals. So here on screen we have Michelle Martin, our small business advisor, with her client Madeline, who is a migrant from the Congo. Madeline was referred to LOED in October 2023 by another startup business owner. As a skilled home cook, she decided to start her own food catering business. Michelle helped Madeline navigate the business process and obtain a food licence. With guidance, Madeline has successfully launched a now thriving catering business, Ches Yamaro Foods, and has recently catered major events including the Community Leaders Forum hosted by Logan City Council. So LOED leverages Logan's strengths to attract investment and retain existing businesses as they grow. Our proactive investment attraction program includes Council's Investment Attraction Incentive Fund, promotional activities and collaborating with stakeholders and referral partners. Over the last financial year, 61 new investment leads were identified across 19 successful projects. 160 million of capital expenditure was invested, creating associated 925 new and retained jobs. So LOED's development and promotion of Logan's health industry over the past few years has resulted in strong interest in health development opportunities from developers and operators. The $30 million Springwood Health Hub development is a direct outcome of this work and the application of LOED investor support services. This infrastructure provided through this facility, the Springwood Health Hub, has attracted other operators to the area, such as the Springwood Eye Clinic, who recently performed Logan's first cataract eye surgery at the Brisbane South Hospital day surgery facility at Springwood Health Hub. LOED works with the business community and investors to support Logan's growth as a location for emerging sectors to establish and grow within Logan. Amongst our successful investment projects, 3 projects were classified as specific to emerging industries, with a capital investment valued at $25 million. In addition, we have supported 25 industry development events promoting advanced capability development across our business community. Here we have BlockTex, a Logan home-based clean technology company and investment attraction fund recipient, who moved to Logan in 2021. BlockTex advised LOED staff late last year of their new CellTech Hydromulch product, a blend of recycled cotton fibres, grass seed and fertiliser that is expected to promote turf growth by increasing nutrient levels in the soil. LOED worked with internal stakeholders in the Parks branch who supported the world's first cell trial at Underwood Park. And we can see the Mayor participated in that. Good promotion. The Mayor's Local Jobs and Skills Task Force plays a central role in enhancing employment outcomes for employers, youth and job seekers. The task force placed 135 job seekers, including 23 youth, in employment and delivered 5 employment expos. Here we have the well-networked Paul Bailey on screen of the Mayor's Local Jobs and Skills Task Force. Logan Homes Imaging Solutions, like several textile manufacturers, had been experiencing a shortage of sewing machine operators. Conventional methods of advertising were not effective. The task force used this extensive network to promote the employment opportunity for people that do sewing machine work from home. Collaboration with disability provider Maxima, the task force and Imaging Solutions led to Tracy's placement in that role with Imaging Solutions. The Logan Education into Employment Roundtable is a strategic collaboration between the 3 levels of government and education and tertiary sector to collaboratively address barriers to employment for young people. In May, the task force, in partnership with the Roundtable, was awarded grant funding through the School Work Transitions Program managed by the state government. The project that we're calling Logan Education into Employment will deliver activities for senior year at-risk students to develop work readiness skills, build employee networks and strengthen school and educator capacity to support effective student to employment transitions and improve post-school outcomes. And the members you see on there are from a wide ranging of the schools across Logan and are very committed to this project. LOED has a high level of engagement with our tourism operators, delivering workshops, programs and advisory and grant support services, amplified by extensive marketing and promotion via the Explore Logan brand, including an update to the Logan Visitor Guide, development of a tourism industry toolkit, and expansion of the Explore Logan website to include an accessible tourism page were undertaken over the last financial year. 4 businesses achieved the Best of Queensland status. 25 businesses participated in the Tourism Business Digital Improvement Program. 3 completed the Transformational Experience Mentoring Program. And 8 tourism businesses participated in several Tourism Events Queensland subsidised training programs to improve their product reach to those with disabilities. Lastly, a significant number of investment attraction inquiries have been managed exploring nature-based tourism, short-term accommodation, filmmaking, events, recreation, commercial kitchens, and hospitality outcomes. Here we have LOED staff Robin and Claire at Bayside Wake Park in Cornubia, who received one-on-one support from the tourism team. The park participated in several programs to build resilience in their business, successfully secured a state government grant, and featured on Channel 7's Weekender in our Urban List marketing campaign, resulting in increased visitation during the school holidays. So, in summary, overall, our targets for 2023-24 were met or exceeded. I'd like to acknowledge that this has been accomplished through a collaborative approach with many functions across the organisation and with the support of councillors, who all greatly contribute to the ongoing development of our city to attract new business, expand employment opportunities and grow our infrastructure. Thank you for your time and the chance to share those case studies with you and some of that data. Happy to take any questions.
Thank you, Tate. That certainly has been a big year. There's a lot of information in there and everyone should be very proud of all their efforts. Do I have any questions, councillors? Councillor Bradley.
Thank you, through the chair. Look, I'm not sure who this question should go to. Recently, I sent an email to the manager, Mr. Radich, and asking what has been happening in Division 1, because I haven't had any meetings, emails, no updates at all. So I have no concept of what the council officers are doing and the in that space, like whether they're attracting hotels or anything. I have no concept. And I was told about the wardrobe rummage, which was last financial year, not this financial year, but I specifically asked for this year, and the facade allocation of funding, council's funding, which I wasn't aware of. But I'm just wondering what's happening in that space, specifically around Springwood, because you did put up a poster there about the health hub, which has just changed that whole area. It's very visible from the M1, and there's just been a humongous amount of activity specifically in Springwood in terms of development. I'm just curious if there's been any data collated, any information that you are utilising in attracting other businesses like hotels, accommodation. Has there anything been done?
So, through the chair, we did used to have regular meetings, but those were cancelled by your office, Councillor Bradley. But happy to start those up again. So the email that...
Can I just correct that? That is incorrect. They weren't cancelled by my office. They just have never been asked for, never... You know, I instigated that last term. So there's been nothing, no emails, nothing.
Happy to follow up as a regular meeting this term. So there is a lot of investment going into Springwood. That Springwood Health Hub is the biggest investment that we've seen in the city for a long time in health, and that's been a real need. So we had an investment perspective that talked about a need for health clinics. Tate's team shopped that around, the industry, and they found that Springwood was the best location for that. So that's effectively how that investment has happened. The information that was sent back to you from Ella that outlines some of the facade improvement programs that have happened in your division. Would you like some more information on that?
Sorry, I've got information about that. That wasn't what I was asking. My question was, there's so much interest and development going on in that area. We've got the busway about to come to Springwood properly. What is your area doing in terms of attracting other businesses to that area? And have you got any data of what has changed and evolved?
Through the chair, Springwood is a natural destination or an attraction for a lot of our clients. And as far as data, I could come and share with you the number of sort of investment inquiries that we're handling. Often, we do lack a lot of potential easy locations for people to set up, so they do take significant time and energy to try to find correct locations, and they might not always end up in Springwood. However, yes, happy to share that data, and yes, we do receive a lot of interest in the area, and we deal with those clients on a one-on-one basis. So more than happy to come by and share with some of our investment inquiries with you.
Thank you. I appreciate your answer. I suppose I'm thinking more strategic here, and I'm just curious what that area, your area, is doing in terms of being strategic. We've got Olympics coming up shortly, and now's the time to do it.
Yes, absolutely, and we agree with that. So we're using all our current platforms to promote not only Springwood, but many of our various centres. But we are doing that strategically in the sense when we have the right client for the right area. We pull out all the stops to pull out the red carpet for potential investors in the areas that are appropriate for them. So strategically, we're happy to come by and share more of those specific campaigns and other things that we undertake.
Thank you, Councillor Bailey. I have Councillor Murphy.
Thank you, through the chair. I'd just like to say thank you to your team, because I know that in our area, and I know that you focus right across to the Logan area, because I'm on the Incentive Attraction Board, and I love seeing the businesses being able to come to Logan, because we are the best place in southeast Queensland. But from the team, I have had huge success with the team, from furniture on the footpaths to helping the little small cafes down in Beenleigh like Rochelle's. We're working with her at the moment. We've just done Squeeze Cafe. We've put some furniture on the sidewalk for them. You've helped Distillery Road Markets, which we've all enjoyed. It's a great place to visit and a tourist attraction. And I know that you've helped them with certain advertisement and promotions through to the RSL, to the Beenleigh Historical Village. Robin and the team do an amazing job, so I just wanted to say thank you, and I know that you look whole of Logan, so well done, guys.
Thank you, Councillor Murphy. Are there any other questions? No? Okay then, no further questions. We have a motion on the board. Do I have a mover for the motion? Councillor Murphy. Do I have a seconder? Mayor Raven. All those in favour? That has been carried unanimously. Thank you. Okay, moving on. Now move on to item 6.3, which is the Investment Attraction Incentive Fund update. I note that this item is a confidential report. Do any councillors wish to move into a closed session for this item? Councillor Lane. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Murphy. All those in favour? That has been carried unanimously. Okay, so please note that the meeting is now in closed session. open session. Fantastic. Thank you for all your discussion and debate during confidential. So, councillors, we have a motion on the screen. I believe Councillor Murphy would like to move the motion. I believe Mayor Raven would like to second the motion. I now open... Oh, sorry, Councillor sorry, Councillor Bradley.
Thank you. I'm just curious if there could be another recommendation to review the governance of...
Councillor Bradley, as we've already got a mover and a seconder, I'd like to test this motion first, and if this one fails, then look to have an amended motion, if that's okay. All right, so we've got a mover, seconder, so all those in favour, please raise your hand. Okay, so I will go around the room. How do you vote? Mayor Raven?
For.
Councillor Bradley?
I'm abstaining and I'd like to provide a reason, please. I would like to see a bit more governance oversight over the terms of reference and how this incentive is dealt with.
Thank you, Councillor Bradley. Councillor Lane?
Against.
Okay, Councillor St Leger?
For.
Councillor Jackson?
For.
Councillor Hall?
For.
Councillor Fraser?
For.
Councillor Jeremiah?
Abstain.
And Councillor Murphy?
For.
And I was also for. Where we land? Okay, therefore that has been carried. Thank you, councillors. Okay, that's a bit of a marathon. So, do we have any general business for the Economic Development and City Planning Manager? Councillor St Leger.
I was probably jumping the gun earlier because I wanted to mention this earlier, but I really want to give you guys a wrap. I just received a text message from Youth Enterprise Trust saying that Emu Gully is signed as of the 1st of August an 8-year lease to come to Logan. The work that Dave and the team did in getting that and making that a possibility is absolutely huge for the whole city. So up to 12,000 young people a year within the next 3 years they're hoping to bring here to Logan. So it's not going to create 12,000 jobs, but we're going to have 12,000 people coming to Logan. It'll open up a real affordability around our schools being able to get there and carry out these excursions and everything as well. So hats off, guys. Great job. So that's fantastic news.
That's great news. Thank you, Councillor St Leger. Did you have any general business for us, Dave?
Through the chair, no, I do not.
Wonderful. Okay, you can now carry on with your day. Thank you so much. All right, that concludes the agenda for today. Does anyone have any general business for Director of Growth, Economy and Sustainability, Mr. Dave Hanson? No, there being none. I now declare the City Planning, Economic Development and Environment meeting of the 7th of August concluded at 10:31, and the City Lifestyle Committee will commence in 10 minutes at 10:41. 42? 42. Thank you, councillors.